welcome back to our channel. I know it's been like a year or a year and a half since we filmed this video, so we're back. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Today we're going to be talking...
Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about 9 common California stereotypes.
So a little background on us. So we both lived in California for 20 plus years, and then now we ended up in Alaska. So I think we have a good...
understanding.
Yeah, a good understanding how California is, especially living in Southern California. So let's go ahead and get right into it and talk about each of these little common stereotypes. Number 1 is an inspiring actor, musician, or model. So my take is that there is a lot of those type of people that want to be famous. I mean, I wanted to be an actress, but, you know.
Actress, influencer.
Yeah. So what do you think? Is that a common stereotype about California?
It is a common stereotype. I obviously don't fit it. However, I would also put in there as well gangster or criminal.
Okay. So do you think, okay, like...
Or crackhead.
Okay, well, yes, that's
A lot of
part of California.
A lot of crackheads where I was from.
Same area, but... I mean, I went to school in LA and been in LA a lot, so, like, I was surrounded by a lot of people like that, so I wouldn't say... I mean, yes, it's a stereotype / it is a fact, so that's all I can say. Number 2, California is nothing but beaches. False.
Definitely false. I'm from the desert, so...
I mean, yeah. I grew up in Orange County area. There is beaches everywhere over there, so it depends on where you live. But I wouldn't say everywhere. There's, lakes, there's beaches.
Northern California is very tree, mountainy.
Wait, do we have lakes? Yeah, we have lakes.
Yeah, I imagine there's lakes. I never went to them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm Riverside. It's a desert.
It just honestly depends on where you live. Number 3, California is only a vegan, gluten-free, lactose-free, raw, organic diet.
No, that's fairly true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yes, there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of people who are very unhealthy, that have a very unhealthy lifestyle.
You can't say all of them eat vegan because the go-to is In-N-Out.
In-N-Out and McDonald's and Cane's and Chick-fil-A. I don't think Chick-fil-A makes people unhealthy.
Well, no, but you can't be a vegan that eats there.
True. Yeah, but I would say
like,
LA.
Hey, I'm a vegan. Let's go to the chicken place.
Yeah. At least from my experience, LA, that's such a common thing. Most people eat there is like eat a lot of gluten-free. They like to eat healthy. They like to eat the salad bowls. At least for me, I wouldn't say I'm still to this day.
I know a lot more
gluten-free.
gluten-free.
I mean, I have lactose-free,
organic.
Yeah. It's like more expensive to buy organic stuff, but I do watch what I eat. But I wouldn't say I'm like super like particular with what I pick out. Everyone is obsessed with Botox and plastic surgery.
Yep.
People do get like lip injections, get Botox as young as like in the 20s. It is a very self-absorbed state. People like to...
They care a lot about how they look.
Yeah. And they like to brag about themselves. Show off. That's a big thing. That's a whole nother thing. There's so much I could say about that. But anyways, back to the next one. Everyone is a SoCal surfs. Do you know how to surf?
No. I don't know how to surf. I am scared of the ocean. I hate it. And most people in California don't actually surf. They just go to the beach and have bonfires.
And sit there.
Sit there, yeah.
And tan and socialize with the friends.
I saw a lot more people just sitting on the beach than I did actually surfing.
Yeah, I agree. I surprisingly have never learned to surf. And I feel like that's something I should have done. So I kind of regret not doing that. I agree. Like, most people don't really surf unless you're a guy with blonde hair. With long locks.
And your name is Brody.
Or Brad. Or Chad. And just actually surf at the beach. Because only type of guys I would see in the water. Females probably just dip their feet in there and then get out. Because most of us are afraid of the water. Next one is everyone in NorCal is a tech genius.
I won't talk on this. I've never been to Northern California except going to an airport, so I have no idea. Maybe they're a tech genius, maybe they're not.
Yeah, I guess from what I know from NorCal is that it's more of like a woodsy like type of like environment. Like people like to mountain climb and go hiking more up there.
Everybody there drives a Subaru.
I really don't have a lot of opinions on that. Most Californians are blonde and tan. Disagree.
Yeah.
Most
So, actually, Hispanics are the majority
people.
ethnicity in California, so I've never seen a natural blonde Mexican.
Well, I mean, there was blondes there, but I would say majority of them
but when you have
are mixed.
Yeah, but when you have a majority Hispanic population, you're not going to have blonde Mexicans.
I mean, they have their highlights.
Okay, but naturally, like, when you think
of
blonde,
obviously, like Caucasian women.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Caucasian women who are blonde. I think a lot of those girls are probably like by the beach areas.
You said Florida? Yeah, maybe.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I've seen them, like, in the beach areas, like, the nicer part, like, Long Beach. The ones are actually at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one, Californians see famous people on the daily.
Nope. Not at all. Nope.
I agree and I disagree. I mean, it depends on your environment and what you do for a job or school. My opinion is I did go to school in LA. And I would go take the train over there, and I hung around in LA and Orange County, and I did meet some celebrities and meet them, but it's because I was around it.
To go to LA.
Yeah.
I never.
So yeah.
The only famous people I ever met was when they happened to come to the aquatic center where I did diving, and they filmed a TV show there. But that was really the only.
What did you mean?
What?
What did you mean?
Drake Bell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was that show, I forget what it was called. It was like a diving show where, I think it was called Splash.
Again, depends. But they don't just hang around where we were, which, Riverside, which is now where a lot of famous people hang around. Californians speak like they're from a different planet. Yes. I feel like I'm one of those people. And it's probably why I have a hard time fitting in other states. I don't know.
There's a lot of different ways that Californians talk. There's the Valley Girl. There's Hollywood accent. There's a lot of different stuff. So I really don't.
Again, it depends how you you're raised and where you surround yourself with.
Whoever made up stereotypic slang involves using words like frisco.
I've never heard of that. People that I meet, they like automatically know that I'm from California, and I think it's just the phrases I say, or I say like a lot. I act like a Californian. I'm like say, oh my god, like, and it's very like I'm a very surface level like conversationalist. I don't like to open up like too deep. I like to keep it light, friendly. That's just me, but I feel like a lot of Californians are like that. And it's just how it is. Because you meet people on a daily, so you have to keep it short and sweet, and you're just like, peace, never gonna see you again. Because there's just so many people in California. So you just, like, next, and it is hard to find, like, friendships, too. So, I don't know. That's just from my perspective. Do you agree?
I don't know. I've always kept my friend group really small, so a surface level conversation, but I don't really have a whole bunch of like surface level friendships.
But yeah, those are the common stereotypes, and I would say most of them are accurate. What do you think?
I think they were fair. I would say like half of those were accurate.
Yeah, maybe half. I feel like depending on your environment. If you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe to us, and we're gonna really try hard to post once a week, and we're just gonna put out content. And if you guys really enjoy it, please comment below if you guys like it, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye. See you later. Peace.